Few MPs have made as much of an impression in their first months in Parliament, with one offhand remark as Labour's Laura Pidcock, when she said she did not intend to hang out with Tory women. The comments sparked dozens of comment pieces and interventions on the floor of the House of Commons, far beyond what the 30-year-old North West Durham MP expected. Many said Pidcock did not understand the way that Westminster works to get things done. That, she says, is precisely what she wants to challenge. I think the thing about friendships is about trying to control me, to put me in line, to tell me, listen you, that's how this place works, don't you think you can be different, she said. It's painted me as if I am deeply ideological, and no one else is. There are some of the most ideological people, in the government, in the cabinet. But they are the norm, they are the status quo. And I am somehow militant and weird and awful. Their ideology is as pronounced as mine. It's actually nothing to do with me, it's about socialism, being working class, being a woman. For Pidcock, the personal has always been political. She was raised by working class parents who campaigned in the local anti-apartheid movements and debated Thatcherism over the dinner table. I wasn't conscious as a child that it was a political upbringing. I was brought up to see things through a class-based lens, she said. Among her classmates, however, Pidcock says she was privileged. I had parents who would sit and read with us, or help us with our homework. Friends would be struggling though because their parents were doing night shifts. There is a key ideological difference here, she says, between those who recognize the privileges in their upbringing, however incremental, and those who believe achievement is all down to an individual's. Mostly that split is down party lines. Quite often people want to attribute their success to their endeavors. And any criticism, any pointing out of people's background means that you are saying, you don't deserve it, she said. That's not the case. I am sure there are loads of Tory MPs who have worked very hard to get here, but their journey was less interrupted. One of the things that Pidcock admits weighs heavily on her mind as a new MP is the perception of politicians and how her behaviour within Westminster might look to her constituents. It's massive for me, trying to counter that image, she said. When people are like there aren't many people in the chamber, to be fair, it's because they don't know what goes on outside, the select committee, the preparation. On her Twitter and Facebook accounts, she posts regular detailed explanations of her votes and speeches, directly addressing her constituents. I never want to be tokeistic. But if I pick up that there's something people aren't understanding, it's not their fault, she said. The outward perception of politicians, she says, is the key motivator to whether she drinks in subsidized bars with Tory MPs. My constituents, who are really suffering at the moment, on low pay, locked out the housing market, on universal credit, if they find out I am pallying up to all the people creating that, who's representing them? What do they think about me and how they can trust me within this system? She says, however, she was taken aback at how her comments were interpreted as deliberate rudeness.